lawmakers returned to Washington with a new hurdle. A Venezuelan leader sitting in a New York jail after he was captured by U.S. forces. NewsNation's Jackie Koppell is live in Washington. Good morning, Jackie. What are lawmakers on both sides of the aisle saying now, 24 hours later after these strikes?
Well, good morning, Hannah. So Congress is heading back to Washington this week, and the strike in Venezuela will be front and center. Now, the Trump administration defending its decision not to seek approval or communicate with Congress in advance of the strike, although we're told at least a few leaders were contacted once the action was underway. Here's Secretary of State Marco Rubio.
This was not the kind of mission that you can do congressional notification on. It was a trigger-based mission in which conditions had to be met night after night. We watched and monitored that for a number of days. But it's largely a law enforcement function. Remember, at the end of the day, at its core, this was an arrest of two indicted fugitives of American justice, and the Department of War supported the Department of Justice in that job. Now, there are broader policy implications here, but it's just not the kind of mission that you can pre-notify because it endangers the mission.
Response to the strike and the administration's defense of it has fallen along party lines for the most part. Republican Speaker of the House Mike Johnson writing, President Trump is putting American lives first. The United States will no longer allow criminal regimes to profit from wreaking havoc and destruction on our country. However, his Republican colleague, Congressman Thomas Massie, called into question the constitutionality of the strike, writing, in the Constitution, the founders vested war-making power in Congress, not the executive branch. Now, most Democrats denounced Maduro, but expressed concern about the legality of the strikes, what they perceive as a lack of a plan going forward, and outrage that Congress was not consulted. Hannah?
And we know Senator Tim Kaine said he plans to force a vote to block further military action against Venezuela without congressional approval. Jackie, how much bipartisan support does Senator Kaine have for this effort?
Well, a vote was planned for and expected this week on the War Powers Resolution, even before the actions of the Trump administration. Now, the resolution is co-sponsored by Republican Senator Rand Paul, so it is bipartisan. And it only needs a simple majority to pass. But as of now, it is not clear if any other Republican senators will join Paul. Senate Democratic Minority Leader Chuck Schumer is urging his Republican colleagues to support it.
Congress should not be sidelined as the Trump administration gets sucked into another nation-building quagmire, and we're going to hold them accountable. Protect American lives, to protect America's interests. No one can explain to me how this is America first.
Well, encouraging his colleagues to vote for the resolution, Tim Kaine posted, Maduro is terrible, but Trump put American service members at risk with this unauthorized attack. The American people don't want more foreign wars. So this week, Speaker Johnson said the Trump administration is scheduling briefings for Congress, and the GOP chair of the Senate Armed Services Committee, Roger Wicker, said he will convene a briefing as soon as possible. Hannah?
Jackie Koppell, live in our nation's capital. Jackie, thank you. I'll check.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.